What is up? I am so excited to do this reading. So let's just go ahead and get started. If you have found your way here, my name is Patrice. And to be completely honest, I'm not even sure if I truly plan on posting this. So if there's someone in the comments saying, hey, to me, liking or subscribing, hitting the post notification bell, is that the script? Is that what I'm supposed to say? Then I guess that means I was brave enough to post it. So I have been doing personal readings for some friends and some clients who have reached out to me. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do one as if I'm doing a reading for myself. That's why it's called Patrice, I'm talking to you, baby, because these readings be for me. Every reading that I've done for another person, I've looked back at it like as I was editing and I thought, dang, I needed to hear that too. So now I want to hear what I need to hear. And I'm wondering if I needed to hear it, maybe you needed to hear it too, whoever you are. So if you are here, say hi. Tell me who you are. What's your sun? What's your moon? What's your rising? What's your Venus? Let's get to know each other. What's up? All right, so I'm pulling from the Moonology deck. Spirit, or God, or the divine, or the universe. That's what I call him, her, them. Divine Mother, Divine Father, the divine. Spirit. What do you have for me at this time? What you want to say to your baby, Patrice? Because I know I'm your baby. I've been shuffling for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I got the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And at the bottom of the deck, we got expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Right at the bottom, which I'm not going to pull out, we've got you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. That's right. You are good enough. In my readings, I tend to talk to people from the cards, but also from their astrology if they feel comfortable sharing their birthday with me or their information with me. It's not necessary, but I find it helpful to kind of connect with, you know, who you are. So before I get into these cards, a little bit about who I am. Let's see. My name is Patrice. I'm born and raised in Chicago, where I currently live. And my sun, moon, and rising, let's see. My sun is in Capricorn. My moon is also in Capricorn. And my rising is Leo. And let's see, what else? We'll get to that maybe with the next set of cards. I don't know. Who are you? Are you interested? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini energy. I think of the number 6, which in the tarot is the Lover's card, right? The Lover's card, which also refers to choice. What choices are you making? Because chances are the answers you need are coming based on the choices that you make. Are you persevering with your course? Are you sticking with it? How's your energy? Are you fluttering around and being attracted to everything one way or the other? Or are you grounding yourself? There's nothing wrong with being inquisitive or, wanting to know more. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. That's a beautiful thing. When I think of that Gemini energy, I think of like that thirst for knowledge, that quest for, information. And you get the information, what do you do with that information? Process it. And sometimes you can process to the point of like analysis paralysis and you're like, oh my gosh. But I love that here it's the full moon, right? because you didn't like analyzed and processed so much and pulled cards and prayed and whoo, Lord, what? Lord, what? The answers you need are coming. That full moon in Gemini, full moon is about release. I think maybe the big question is, what do you need to release? Because I'm looking at expect powerful change. Change doesn't just come, or it can just come and be forced on us. That's what those tower moments are all about, right? Sometimes good, but sometimes challenging as well. Oh, look at my butterfly wings. I'm pointing them out right now. I'm calling them my butterfly wings. You want to know why? Because a friend of mine, I leave her name out of this, but for anonymous reasons, but a friend of mine gave me this chip, which I had sitting on top of this animal spirit deck. I think it's called the Animal Spirit Deck by Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I had it sitting on top of this deck because I have like crystals on top of all of my decks here. And I had it sitting on top of this, and I was just about to pull one of the Animal Spirit Oracles, or Spirit Animal Oracle cards. And I was looking at this this coin. On the back of it is the Serenity Prayer, which says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Give me that wisdom so I can know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I can expect the powerful change. So that I can have the courage to change the things that I can change, to change the things that are under my control. You know what I'm saying? You can't control other people. That's why I have all these questions. But the answers you need are coming. But you can expect powerful change as you do the things that you are supposed to do, as you're in your serenity. And why was I bringing up that butterfly? Because I had a little moment of insecurity about my butterfly wings. You all, I recently lost over 100 pounds. That's me cheering for me, right? That took hard work, dedication. It took me expecting powerful change, but it did not happen overnight. It took hard work and discipline. But sometimes I still have my little moments of insecurity, like, ooh. Number 64, wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. And number 23, eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Wow. These are cards that I've pulled for other people in other readings before. That's why I kind of like pause, like, huh. Yeah, sometimes life stings, but you know what? Spirit has your back. You're not alone. You're never alone. You got this. People may say things. People may not say things. People may do or not do things. What you gonna do? The answers you need are coming. Are you on the path to receive them? Or are you going to run the other way because you don't expect powerful change, because you expect things to stay the same? Spirit, what do you need me to know at this time? What do you need us to know at this time? But this is for who? Trace, I'm talking to you, baby. I'm so thankful that you're here. If you're here watching this, I'm going to pull one more. Let's see what we got. We got the King of Cups. We got the Six of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Wands. Under that, we got the Four of Wands. Ooh, and we got the Eight of Cups. It might require you, okay. All right, you know what? Let's talk about it. Because I like it. I feel like positive. Okay. So with the King of Cups, this is the Light Seers deck. I love this deck. With the King of Cups, you know what's funny? I have my whole description of the King of Cups in my head, But for some reason, when I'm looking at this card, the only thing I want to talk about right here at this moment is a starfish. I was in a really awesome organization right after college called City Year. Shout out to anybody who has ever been a City Year Corps member. Yes, I was a City Year Corps member in Columbus, Ohio, just a few years ago in my 20s. And we used to have these things that we called starfish stories, in which it was all about, well, the inspiration behind the story is about a girl who's walking on the beach and she sees all of these starfish. And she decides to go and try to, I hope I'm getting the story right, but in my mind, it goes. She decides to go and pick up the starfish from the beach one by one and start putting them back into the ocean. Benevolent soul she is, okay? But at one point she realizes that there are so many starfish still on the beach, no matter how many she tries to put back into the water. And then in my mind, I'm like, even as you help the starfish get back into the water, inevitably there will still be some, as we have the ebb and flow of the water, there will still be some starfish that will still, I just saw 1144. There will still be some starfish that will still end up right back there on the beach. It's just the way things go. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. But I think even with the King of Cups here, it's reminding me that, as the King of Cups is the type of person who has the emotional capacity, probably would love to save all of the starfish. But he's really good at creating healthy boundaries for himself. Healthy boundaries that don't allow him to be taken advantage of. That don't allow him to become somebody's doormat, to become somebody's fool, He's like, yes, I love, and I love very deeply. This is like Cancer energy. I don't know if that's like, for expert tarot readers out there, like this is Cancer energy, but I know that Cancer is a water sign. I feel like King of Cups, I feel like people often say Scorpio energy, But when I just said that out loud, I thought of Cancer energy, but also Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, what are words? It's still Mercury retrograde, and I'm doing this. Wow. Am I brave? Yes, I'm brave. Okay. Had to tell myself, okay? Sometimes you gotta tell yourself. Secure yourself. Emotional balance. You are the king. The crown is on your head. The light is lit behind you. The ships have to catch up with you. You've already arrived. But you also know that as much as I see this fish around his neck reminding me of Pisces energy. As much as you have this dreaminess, this old soul, hey, Patrice, I'm talking to you, baby. You have this dreaminess, this old soul, and it's this desire to save the world, retrograde. You must fill your cup first. You must put your mask on first. Because if you don't take care of yourself, eventually you will run out of the capacity to take care of other people as well. Give to yourself as well, right? Yeah. All right. With the Six of Pentacles, that's given me, again, I was thinking about the number 6 with Gemini energy. The answers you need are coming. This is giving me very directly gift from the universe. Yeah. Gift from God. The universe giving you a helping hand. Literally, look at that. And I'm drawn to the colors here. What stands out the most are the orange and the red, right? Those two larger ones in the center. And with the orange coming from above, to me, as I'm looking at it with the infinity symbol around it, it's giving me, our eternal connection as divine beings of light, our eternal connection with God. And perhaps God is providing something that is of creative value because of the, I was about to say the number orange, because of the color orange, being like sacral chakra energy. And we, you know, drawing our creativity from our sacral chakras, you know, that Empress energy, that ability to receive. The answers you need are coming. As far as the things that you have been passionately seeking, you know, what have you been passionately seeking? Is it love? Is it career? Is it fulfillment? Is it love for yourself? Whatever those answers are that you're looking for, they're coming. The answers you seek are coming. Gift from the universe is being bloop, dropped up in you. You got some, you know, some balancing. Stay balanced. King of Cups, don't overgive. You have the capacity, your cup is overflowing, baby. Don't pour it all out. Learn how to reserve a little for yourself, you know? I love how we have the Ace of Wands right here next to it. Passion, instance. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because even though I love the song More Than a Woman, I know I was gonna like butcher the words. But yeah, More Than a Woman, Aaliyah. But yeah, more than a lover, more than a lover, more than a woman, more than enough for you. Hey, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this thing. All right, that's Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Highest, most exalted, beautiful, right? Ace of Wands, that fresh spark. I love this card. I love how it's so glamorous. It's like a chandelier. And I want to swing from it. Like Sia, you know. Should I sing it? Y'all gonna have me on here laughing at me. Trying to, okay. We'll save it, okay. But yeah, we got the Ace of Wands. Passion, fresh passion. That's a spark, you know. This is like, okay, I got this flame in my hands, so it definitely needs, you know, something to feed on. So it's like, all right, powerful change is coming. Hey, I like that it's right under powerful change is coming. And Spirit has your back. And as I was saying, this is going to need something to feed on. Right now I'm thinking, because air fuels fire, right? You need to, you got to flame, you got to, you know, not blow it out, but you got to give it some oxygen. Put some air on that. You know what I'm saying? Spirit has your back. Eagle, that's air energy. So realize that whatever you're passionate about, as long as you are doing the work that you need to do, sometimes life don't sting you. Or don't even let the fact that sometimes life does sting keep you from receiving this gift from the universe. Receive it. That's why I like that sacral chakra. But also be balancing that root chakra, because that color that's right already in the palm is red, root chakra. Stability. As I am stable, I'm receiving my creativity. I'm grounded. So now my fire can light this joint up. Because you want to know why? How I know it's finna be lit. King of Wands. With that 4 of Wands. Ooh. Is you got some, I know I said that on purpose, grammar freaks. And I call you grammar freaks because I am one. Don't be offended. Is you got some fresh fire coming into your life? Is you got something to celebrate? I see. I think you do, because you done walked away from something. You walked away from something. You walked away from something that wasn't for you anymore. You walked away from something that didn't serve you. You said no. Even though there was still that temptation right there. You know, I could just turn around. I don't even know what's out there in the void. I don't even know what's out there in the great unknown. I could just turn around and go get that last little ungrounded spark that's floating on water. All the rest of the cups are drowned, but you know, I can stick around for one more disappointment. Well, while you stick around for the one last flame to ultimately drown, you're going to miss the sunset. That's why you're wise. Or you're going to miss the sunrise. That's why you're wise to turn around and let it go. Though it may hurt, it may not feel so good, but powerful changes are coming. Expect it. Those powerful changes, sometimes life stings. You got to take the good with the bad. Yeah, we have this whole eclipse here, this beautiful ring of light in the sky, but at the same time, it's dark. We know that newness is coming. We know that something beautiful is on the other side. The answers, the full moon. You know, we're always on our way to the answers, to the release. Life is happening in cycles, you know. It's going to sting sometimes, though. You're going to have to walk away from some things. You have walked away from some things. But because you did that, hey, listen. But sweetheart, you are the magician. You have all the elements. You have everything you need. It feels like what you've been waiting for has been on the delay. You've been kind of, you know, standing there like, is it coming? Is it coming? Are my ships coming in? You've been waiting. Oh, you've been waiting. I just saw 2202. Hey. Numbers that adds up to a 6. Which is that Gemini, the lovers. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Is it romance? Is it working together? Is that what you got going on? Because that's what I feel. Is it working together towards the common goal? Look at those colors. We got orange, we got red, we got green. We got sacral, we got root, we got heart. Is it working together towards the common goal, towards the prosperity? Guard your heart, but don't be afraid to go up high, to get that perspective, have that eagle-like vantage point, knowing that spirit has your back, keeping guard of your heart like that King of Cups. And I love in this deck, you can see that the Queen of Swords, she has her, you see that cup that I'm covering with my finger? Retrograde, blame it. Don't worry. But you see that cup right there? That's the Queen of Swords. She's taken the time to understand what her emotions are and carry them with her, eagle spirit, carry them with her up high. The swords, air energy, carry them with her up high, carry her feelings with her up high, so that she can use her sword to carve out what she truly wants, what she truly deserves for herself, because she expects powerful change. That's why she went up high, to get away from all the bull swinging. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Because you know what's on the other side? Victory, victory, victory with the 6 of Wands. The world. Expect powerful change. This is your victory wreath, baby. Are you expecting it? Where are you on the spectrum? Are you stuck? I see 2444. Are you stuck at the part where sometimes life stings, like the wasp spirit? Are you stuck there? Or are you realizing that spirit has your back? Both exist at the same time. Just because life stings, it doesn't mean that spirit doesn't have your back. In the book, this card talks about how not all things that spirit creates are easy to love. Some things, we don't really want them around in our life. Sometimes, some of those things hurt. We'd rather not learn that lesson. We just want to receive the blessings. I don't want to learn the lesson. The blessing, though, is on the other side of the lesson. You know, we have to go through it. We have to go through it. Yeah, we're going to cry our tears. We're going to have our nights of pain, Nine of Swords. That's a part of the journey. But we don't have to get stuck there if we find ourselves there. Because we can always be reminded that no matter where we are on that journey, Spirit has our back. And though sometimes life stings, it's time to heal. It's time to expect that powerful change. Expect that powerful change. Look at this. What is this string attached to? Maybe it's attached to that eclipse. The star, you know? This is not a star, but perhaps use your imagination with me. You imagine the people, where my Venus and Pisces at? Where my Pisces North Nodes at? Where my Pisces anybody at? Okay, hey, that's another placement of mine. That was a couple. My Venus sign is in Pisces, and so is my North Node. So I resonate very heavily with Pisces energy. And since my North Node is in Pisces, my South Node is in Virgo. I also resonate very heavily with Virgo energy. I love me a Virgo. And guess what? I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby. Yeah, but it's time to rebuild. You've had some tower moments in your life. Ooh, you have had them. Life has stung like a wasp, okay? But, expect that powerful change. Trust that string that you got was, oh yeah, see, my dreamy Pisces self then got off track. Woo, the distractedness, okay? But I comes back because Spirit got my back, okay? That string that you're holding on tightly to your heart, what's it connected to? Is it connected to that powerful change that's coming? That's gonna propel you into the rebuilding phase of your life? Or is it connected to something else? It is up to you to decide what you will focus on. What are you meditating on? What energy are you bringing into your life? Okay? Let's pull some oracle cards. Where should we start? Well, we were talking about chakras earlier, so I'm going to use these chakra wisdom cards. You know, I got this deck from Five Below. Was it Five and Below? From the really, really cool store where you get really cool things for $5 and below. And I'm a kid in the candy store in that place. And on this one particular day, the chakra wisdom cards was my candy. And I did consume. Third eye chakra, mindfulness. Screenshot me if you want. I am aware of my thoughts and I ask myself, are they uplifting? And are they true? What are your strings attached to? Are you mindful of your thoughts? Are they attached to, what is uplifting or what is true? Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are a good report. I'm going to have to find that Bible verse and put it in the description box. But some of you may know what I'm referring to. Also, please understand that I'm not here to push any religious agenda or spiritual agenda or anything of that nature. Hey, that made me think of my life path number, which is number 9. I'm a life path 9. And I truly do care about all of us and all of our ability. I'm mindful of all of our ability to stand in the sun. Number 19, right? In the tarot. But let me finish reading. I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. So if my thoughts are affecting my emotional, mental, and physical health, if I'm thinking negative thoughts, and then my body believes everything that I believe, then my body will start to line up with my negative thoughts. And what am I manifesting for myself? So let's be mindful, okay? I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond, period. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. Didn't we see that Queen of Swords? Choosing to respond to what she feels, what she takes with her. She's aware of it. She's not cut off her emotions. She is aware of her emotions. But she's not allowing her emotions to dictate how she moves, how she behaves. She's staying steady. I like that Queen of Swords. And I like that third eye chakra. Hello. Oh, I purchased this from Flavored Vivid. Thank you. I watch your readings all the time, and I absolutely, absolutely adore your channel. Keep doing what you do. All love to you. And to some of my other favorite readers out there, oh my gosh, if I got to naming people right now, we'll see what comes out. Okay, from the I Am Everything deck, let's get some an affirmation for me. And you, if you're resonating, if it applies. I just saw 3, 2, 2, 3. 16, I am worthy. I am worthy. 16 is the Tower. Maybe you've been through some things. Maybe you've been through some shakings in your life that have baked you. You've been shaken and baked. Shaking and baking. And you feel like bacon. And you ain't the one eating it. Okay. And maybe you feel like you're not worthy. Well, let's see what this card has to say about it. I am worthy. I am enough, and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. 6 of Pentacles. Gifts from the universe. Give me gifts, please. I do not need to prove myself to those who would seek to diminish me. I am worthy. Enough said, baby. I'm worthy. Is you is or is you ain't? Let's see what we got from the Magical Herb Oracle. Absolutely adore this deck as an earth sign. Let's see what else about me. I have a stellium in Capricorn. I also have a stellium in Sagittarius. Earth and fire. Where the wind at? Said, do you remember? You know, as my voice did the weird thing, I saw 3344 on the clock. I've been getting synchronicities all day. But let's see what we got here. Open with number 28, Yarrow. Said, do you remember? Dancing in September. Never was a cloudy day. Okay. Okay. We got Yarrow, Open. There is a new beginning on the horizon. Didn't I tell you to expect some powerful change? And the answers you seek are coming. There is a new beginning on the horizon and the possibility of a lot of different energies coming together to make things happen. Okay? Retrograde. Cooperation is needed, and you could play the pivotal role or hold the key to releasing the energy required. Okay? New ideas, inspirations, and creative solutions are forthcoming. Creativity, sacral chakra. Those who work in creative art fields will find this to be a very busy and fruitful time. personal growth and enthusiasm are supported at the moment, and it could be a time of birth in any form. Time of birth? Right now, okay? The time of birth is right now. The time to rise is right now. Right now, my friends. Sorry, I had to phone call. Yeah, right now is the time. But are you open? Are you open to receiving? Or are you stuck in the fact that you've been stung? See, sometimes tower moment, life stinging you, sometimes it has a tendency to put you on guard, to put you on defense and make you feel like, oh no, I ain't going out there again. Last time I stepped out there, last time I stepped out there, it was a whole boo-boo show. And I'm not boo-boo the fool. And so I'm not going to the boo-boo show anymore because I don't want boo-boo on me. But Six of Swords just popped into my head. Moving on to calmer waters. The answers you need are coming. You're not open. You're not open. That's why you're not receiving them, because you're not open. So I feel like this is spirit telling you, and who am I talking to? Whew. Ouch. You know, don't you know when a message comes through and you be like, ouch. In church, they used to say, am I coming down your street? If this is for you, say ouch. And you just learn how to say ouch silently, because you can't let everybody know. But everybody feel it. But it's just like, you know, the answers you need are coming. But are you open to receiving them? Life has stung, yes. But it's time to realize that while you've been in there closed up, have you done some healing? Have you been in hermit mode healing? Or have you just been Four of Pentacles smothering yourself, you know, in reverse? You have to be open. Open your hands so that you can receive what is for you. One of the mothers in my church, at the time when I was a part of this particular church, she talked to me about opening my hand. She talked to me about giving. And I had given an offering. And she came to me, I think the next week, and gave me some money and said, because you opened your hand and gave, more is coming back to you. Abundance is coming back to you. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together. I'll have to put that scripture in there too. But that's real. What are you doing? Are you opening yourself to give and receive? Because that Six of Pentacles is also, I mean, it's the infinity symbol again. Interconnectedness of giving and receiving. Spirit has your back though. Trust that. Weight of the world. Whoo, my God. From the Starseed Oracle. Weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Oh, yes. And didn't I say I saw 3838, which reduces to 1111. Hello. Justice. When you listen to the High Priestess. Crown chakra. Hello. I love it. I mean, third eye. You're gonna leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, the weight of the world though. Didn't we see that King of Cups earlier? And didn't we see that Queen of Swords? I feel like the King of Cups, as I was saying, it's like, yeah, I may have the capacity to carry that load, but I recognize when a load is not mine to carry. Being emotionally balanced means that I'm not pouring out of my cup. I'm pouring out of my overflow. Who was it that said that? I want to say her name is Lisa, and I feel like her last name is escaping me right now. But she talked, and I'll link it in the description box if I ever post this. But she talked about giving from your overflow. But you have to establish that overflow first. You got to pour into yourself first. You got to be open and know that you are worthy to receiving it for yourself first. And part of retaining it, retaining what is for you, putting that mask on yourself first. Part of retaining what is for you is knowing what is not yours and what you must therefore let go. I don't know if I showed this up close, but let it go. The obvious song is from Frozen, but I won't embarrass myself like that right now. Because the way my... But but let it go. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. And when I mentioned that Queen of Swords, it's like, no, she went up high with her air energy to get away from the drama so that she could see clearly above the rain where it was gone. So she could see clearly. She took care of herself, like I'm pulling from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle right now. She took care of herself. She kept her emotions in mind the whole time, but she took care of herself. How? By following her intuition. Connecting with spirit. Third eye. High priestess. And with her third eye open, she was able to expect that powerful change. And the answers that she was seeking, they came. Because she was open to receiving them. Because she made room by letting go what wasn't hers. What wasn't for her. And by nourishing her temple. Didn't I say pouring into yourself? Are you pouring into yourself? Are you spending quiet time? Are you spending time alone to detach, to cleanse your energy from the rest of the world? Or are you, absorbing energy that's not yours and carrying it around? Maybe we can see which crystals from the Crystals the Stone Deck. I got this from a shop here in Chicago called the Silver Room, which I love. It was a gift. Someone purchased it for me at the time. And yeah, I really love it. So let's see what crystals can help us with our intuition or nourishing our soul or, our temples. Which crystals can we be connecting with right now? I'm going to pull both of these. Okay, and we have a ruby. Ooh. Give me back my slippers. They're no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back. Ruby. What it is. Hot pink to Cabernet red. Ooh, darling. Ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life. I'm thinking Ace of Wands. Fire, darling. Who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for. Any Aries. Fire. Are you an Aries? Hi, Aries. Do I have any Aries in my chart? I'm still learning a lot about, my birth chart, but I think it's the MC. I think the mid-heaven, mid-cold. I may be wrong, but hey, what's up, Aries? Okay. Where to put it? In a ring on the hand you throw punches with, or in the boudoir. Ruby. When to use it? When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrums have you down, reach for Ruby and some really red lipstick. Ruby Woo. Not sponsored. And I don't have Ruby. And come out swinging. Feed your fires. Yeah, that's definitely Ace of Wands, King of Wands, all that fire, positive fire. Use it for good. And we've also got barite, which I believe, barite, which is going to say in this because I read this card before. What it is, barite is a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue. Beautiful and frosty desert rose is a calming variety of barite. I got some desert rose right here. Barite. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who needs it? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with a sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Oh, are you a rose blooming in the desert and you're like, I'm surviving, but I want to be thriving in the lush land of green, you know? Where to put it? Taped to your forehead during meditation. All right, I have to give me some tape. When to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask Barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Get answers to your biggest questions. Okay, Desert Rose, I'm coming for you. It's gonna be me, you, and the tape. And the intuition. Okay, because you just told me something that I needed to know. Yes, we're coming for you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from just a couple of more decks. Oh, I didn't get any goddesses here. I think I will. I'm gonna pull from the Deja Druid. And wasn't I just saying, like we were talking about, like things that you need to cut out of your life? You know, when it's past time to stop overgiving, when it's past time to stop saying yes, when it's time to king it up in the cup style of life, you know, and maybe it's time to queen it up in the swords part of life. When it's time to set some emotional boundaries for yourself, put yourself first, and it's time to ka-ching some things out of your life. We were talking about that, right? And then that came up. It's an invitation to meditate. It's an invitation to realize, hey, I am beautiful. Wasn't I talking about my butterfly wings before? And this came up. I am beautiful. Number 29, which reduces to an 11. Justice. But with that, we also have High Priestess and the Hermit. So when you follow your intuition, go within to find your inner light, you'll realize that no matter what's going on the outside, you're beautiful. You're beautiful because you're just freaking beautiful. Did you know it though? Did you know how beautiful you were? Did you know that you were worthy? If you don't know, get you some ruby in your life. Get you some fire. Get you some passion in your life. You don't measure yourself up against anybody else's standards because you are in a lane of your own, darling. And that's the lesson that I've been learning all my life. Okay? And you know how? One thing that helps me, I tune out negative people and thoughts. What was that? I guess I need to give me a straw, huh? But you still get the picture, right? I was about to do a tongue pop, but I had a feeling it just wasn't gonna land right. And I should have been courageous. And now if I tried it and it didn't get, See, there you go, overthinking, Virgo, South Node, that's me. We're all the signs, you know, they all show up in some way. You know, in our lives, I feel. In my life, I feel, for sure. You know? And even if it's not in your chart in any type of way, we're still under the energy of the planets. And we're subject to all the feelings, all the things. But what you gonna do with it? Spirit has your back through it all, no matter what. 49. To be fair, I knew it was coming. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Wild Offering Oracle. And we've got Compassion, okay? This is so pretty, this card. Compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. May I see myself as you see me. I don't want to see myself like they see me. Those negative people, those negative thoughts. I can tune that stuff out. This is how God sees me. That's how I want to see me. How God sees me. How the divine sees me. Some compassion. I like to close out by seeing which of these beautiful Empress Goddess energies is smiling on this reading right now. Which of these lovely ladies from the, what is this deck called? I think it's the Legendary Ladies deck. We got, I hope I don't say this wrong, we got Lu Han with individuality. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Kuan Yin with compassion. Saraswati with enlightenment. Do you know how happy that makes me to see that card show up, the Kuan Yin card? It's just really sweet and beautiful to me because I feel a very Six of Cups energy with the Kuan Yin, or the energy of Kuan Yin, like what she represents, you know? Compassion. That's literally what that is. Okay, Liu Han, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, is of Vietnamese origin, and it says, according to this book, Vietnamese origin, it says, you've got the sign to go your own way. You can go your own way. Is that the words? I hope that's the words. I'm saying it so confidently. You've got the sign to go your own way, even if it's not what's conventional or acceptable. Goddess Liu Han blesses you with gifts of talent and confidence to blaze the trail. Spirit has your back with that confidence that you need. And Kuan Yin, who is of Chinese origin, according to this book, says, Goddess of mercy and kindness, Kuan Yin is a favorite for altars because she brings pure compassion into your life. When she appears, she shows you mercy and gives you the love and support that you're seeking. Follow her example and be more loving with yourself. I absolutely love that. And the way that I look at, you know, different like deities and things like that is kind of like the sense of, this is a reflection of the Almighty. This is one of the facets of the Almighty. This is what I believe. Please have respect. I saw 5353. 88, personal power, strength. These are reflections of the Almighty. Different facets of who and what the Almighty, divine, creator, God represents in our life. So even if you're reading this and you're like, oh, I'm not into like deities and things like that, that's fine. This is not what this is about, you know. Perhaps for you it could be, you know, but it's about connecting with the energy of compassion in your life, knowing that compassion is coming from God. Connecting with individuality in your life, knowing that you were made uniquely, fearfully, and wonderfully made. Another scripture that I've got to put in there now. Knowing that you were fearfully and wonderfully made to be your unique self. And your unique self, baby, they can't touch you. Well, It has been an absolute pleasure to do this reading. If you resonated with this, why don't you give me a like? And why don't you comment down below? Tell me some things about you. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you would like if I were to continue something like this. Hey, you rocking with me? Your game or lame? Not that you're lame if you don't want to rock with me. That's also fine. It's all love here, you know? What is meant for you is meant for you. What is for you will not pass you, okay? What God has for you is for you. And what God has for me, it is for me. It is for me. It is for me. What God has for me, it is for me. I know without a doubt that He will bring me out. What God has for me, it is for me.